That sun's bright. What's up, buddy? What are you doing? You okay? You done? Come on. Beautiful night tonight. Glad it's spring. Come on. If there's anything you want to talk about, go ahead. Otherwise, I'm just walking my dog. I don't like hearing myself talk. I do enough of that. Just nice and peaceful spring night, you know? Gonna get a good sunset here in a minute. Come on, bud. What are you doing? Thanks. His name is Vic. Hi to you. Elliot Turner. How are you? Making me read and walk. I'm good. Does it say mind flat or mic flat? Mind flat. What does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry. I've had that happen. It's terrible. I saw it happen too. It was rough. That was years ago, luckily. Gonna get a nice sunset tonight. Is that too bright? Well, that's nice. Thank you. Really just hope to eventually do outreach to people, you know. I know there's a lot of people that are down in the dumps. I've been there too, so. Come on, buddy. Let's go this way. I just mowed today, which was nice. It was getting really long. The mower through a belt. Just ran into a branch. That's crazy. You guys like nature? Got these wildflowers up here. These purple ones. I don't know what they're called, but they just keep spreading out and spreading out. Like, they'll get these branches that go off of them, like more branches like this. Just more and more. It's crazy. Hello. What are you doing, buddy? Taking a pit stop? Just about there. We get beautiful sunsets. Try to make it out here every night. You want to go down there? All right. And check you for ticks. That's fun. This is Vic. He's a blue tick coonhound, and his nose drives him. Just likes chasing things. Where are you going? How's everybody tonight? Where do you want to go, buddy? Got railroad tracks up here. I don't really want to go up there, buddy. Oh, come on. Hey. You gotta take another pit stop. Not everything's yours, Vic. Not everything is yours, buddy. Imagine if humans greeted each other like dogs do. Sorry, I got a funny sense of humor. So how everybody's doing tonight? Good? You're gonna go look at the sunset, buddy. Got my headset on. I hope it's not too loud. I don't know. This is my first live, so there we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. That's his favorite time of the day, too. They came back here and had to dig all this new sewer line down here. Hi, how's it going? They had to dig this new sewer line. Now, what I hate about it is now it's all dirt, and all this was native like prairie grass, so it's gonna take a real long time to get back on there. Not very good at holding the phone and walking. This stuff here is noxious, or what? How they say that? But it just takes over. It's Missouri something. I forgot what it was called. But it lays down and it just keeps growing and keeps growing and keeps growing. I'm gonna have to throw something down here so it doesn't take over this property. Everybody doing okay tonight? Any prayer requests or anything? Somebody's growing out somewhere. I can smell it. You smell it, bud? Yeah? Come on. Come on. This way. You getting worn out or what? He's been hibernating all winter, so he needs to lose some weight. I hate to say it, but I do too. It's a plum tree we planted last year. It got some buds this year, so I don't see any plums, but I wouldn't have let it fruit anyway. It's not big enough yet. But it made it. Pretty happy about that. Well, what else is going on here we can talk about? I'm not one of those people that like hearing themselves talk, so I just planted this. Are you gonna break it? Yeah, you are. Okay, that's good idea, buddy. What are you doing? But I just grafted this on here. That is a plum also. It's a different kind of plum. And then I grafted another plum. I think it was actually the one we were just looking at. I just grafted that on there. And luckily Vic didn't take it out. Yeah, I know you don't like fruit, man, but you don't have to step on the fruit. We got train tracks down a ways, so air horns constantly, or at least while the sun's up. Settles down at night. These are my wife's favorite flowers. She likes these. It's like Plox. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that, but she likes those. There's like white ones, and then they interbreed and make this like purple blue, white and blue, purple blue, I don't know. They spread all over. I was listening to something the other day. They were talking about how everybody like sprays dandelions. I really never thought of it like this, but he said it's the first thing that the pollinators have to, eat after the winter. There we go. Right about there. So everybody's out in their yard. I remember my grandfather used to always go out and pop all the dandelions. He was an old farm boy and he moved to the city, and I think it was just in him. He just had to be outside doing something. So that was kind of the generation, though, of the perfect yards and, all the perfect yards. Everybody doing okay tonight? Anything anybody wants to talk about? Otherwise, I'm just gonna walk around. And Vic's taking a pit stop. That's good. Yeah, I don't blame you. I used to make dandelion tea and all that stuff. Not me personally, but I guess that was a thing back in the day. Project metal. Actually, I need to finish putting it up. There's not a whole lot up right now that I can show. You know, it's early spring, Midwest, so we've just recently pulled out entirely out of freezing overnight, and there's a possibility we might get a few frosts here and there. So it's just the perennials. Got some asparagus patch I can show you. This thicket here is all wild plum. All these. I'll show you that. So you can see the leaves. They got the jagged leaves. And then they get all these suckers everywhere, just everywhere. But in early spring, if you get on them, you can have new trees. What, dandelions, maybe? Yeah. Dandelions or the plums, which one? I think actually anything that's probably not found in your grocer's aisles probably is a cure for something at this point. You getting worn out there, Vic? I gotta clear this area out, but we can tramp through it a little bit. We've just had a bunch of rain, and the bad thing about that and being kind of rural is the ticks, the dandelion. I don't know if you guys heard, but me and Bret are on board about leaving dandelions alone. All right. I don't know if you know what this is. Anybody know what this is? It's flowering out. I'll get way down there and maybe you'll know. Nobody? I don't know if it's coming in a little bit late. That's rhubarb. I'm saving the seeds this year. I'm gonna get a whole bunch going. And these suckers right here, these are actually asparagus flowering out. They came up early. Yeah, we get the ticks. As soon as it gets warm, they start jumping up, unfortunately. Yeah. And they're thick for a while, but once the possums get to it, yep, rhubarb. I don't know if is this coming in late after I'm saying stuff. That's dumb. It's probably because I'm on mobile. Yeah. We got these flowers here. I have no idea what they are. I have no idea. I enjoy being out and gardening and fruit trees and all that stuff just because for many years we owned a food truck and it was just very loud and just sweaty and just constantly moving. So this is like the complete opposite. The being outside. So I really enjoy it. Really enjoy being outdoors. Oh wait, we could have looked through the grapes. Yeah, here, Vic, let's go look at the grapes, see if they're doing anything. Got a few grapes. Yeah. Thanks, Bret. So I'm just not talking to myself. Maybe someday this will be more interactive, where other people be able to, also just speak. Guess you would have to cut that off at a certain point. All right, going here. All right. That there is a grape. I gotta clear all this out, but it's not really doing much yet. But these are grapevines. Got quite a few of them. There's that purple flower I was talking about earlier that gets ginormous. It gets like 7 feet tall, and then it just keeps spreading out and laying down. Like each one of these will just pop out and then lay down. 1,000,000 people. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. That'd be cool. Right here, this is my Frankenstein center where I do cuttings and all that stuff. Those are gooseberries. Thanks for the encouragement, Bret. These are gooseberries. I had never had one till last year. They're very cool. They're just very chill, but they have an outer coating like a tomatillo. Super weird. Weirdest fruit. They actually were illegal for a long time in America, in the United States, because they get a fungus on them, like a white fungus, and it hurt the white pines, I believe. But they have, I don't know what they did, but now that doesn't carry over to the to the white pines. So that's my favorite part of the day, typically, unless something really awesome happens. Just watching the sunset. Where's everybody from? I'm from the Midwest. I'm right smack dab in the middle. It starts with an N, the state I'm in. No, nope, nope. I do not. I am crossbow type person, but I'm not against, just not against. believe that it's a right of every citizen in the United States, and it keeps, I think, more to the for two reasons. Some people really, hey, what's up? Let me try to think. Wisconsin, did I go? We went to the Upper Peninsula of what am I thinking of? What's the Upper Peninsula? Crap, you know what I'm talking about. Of I'm having Michigan, and we rounded around, so I would assume, did we partially go through Wisconsin? I think a little bit. It was beautiful though, that whole area, all that, just the crystal clear water you guys got up there in some of the areas. We went to Lake Michigan, and I could not believe how clear the water is. Here, all of our water is green. Sure, people do. Where do you think all the cheese comes from, man? I know where the good stuff is. You know, people say that about all different places, but what's important, I think, is good people. And I think every area has a sweet spot. Like if you drive around most of Oklahoma, it's pretty terrible. But then we went to Turner Falls. I don't know if you ever went there, but you should look it up. I've never seen such a beautiful place and never expected it. Well, I don't know. Put on the mug for a minute. Say hello. Hey. Hello. I'm wearing the headset because it's just easier. Yep. Just a beautiful spring night. What's the temperature in Wisconsin right now? Has it warmed up yet? Or are you guys, what zone are you guys in? Just curious. Is that a good picture? Yeah, I like that. Just like the sunsets. Well, starting to get dark. I don't have anything too interesting going on. I have to clean out the Morton building more. That's what I'm going to be doing this evening. Cheesy 60. That's funny. That's good. Yeah, but what kind of cheese? Cheese at 60 degrees, that ain't too bad. You know, that's not a terrible thing to be known for, because we're known for our beef here. Like, if you go on a cruise ship, they always say Nebraska beef. You know, it's true. Like, it's highly sought after, just because it's like corn finished. Doesn't have that irony flavor, I guess, of Texas, you know, the grass-fed finish or whatever. All right, bud, I'm gonna put you inside. I'm gonna go mess around in the building for a while. It's getting dark. Yeah, so Beef is better. Oh yeah. I mean, but tell you what, dude, if you're having a cheeseburger, what kind of cheeseburger would it be like without cheese, right? Put it on this thing. All right. So, gotta get this cleaned up in here. Doing a major move from a larger city to a smaller one because we do e-commerce. So it's just much more chill back here. Like the house that we have in the larger city has kind of totally been engulfed in rentals and just it's just louder, partiers, and it's a lot too expensive to build to, for more storage. So that's what we're doing here. Stay on for a little bit longer. Anybody got anything you want to talk about? Any prayer requests? Anything? Trying to do this for kind of outreach, or I know there's people that struggle with a lot of things. I struggle with depression and stuff sometimes, so just out here trying to, be an outreach to people. So everybody doing all right tonight? Everybody's quiet. Except Bret. Bret's got the cheese. He's got the weather. Big storage, yeah. I've been doing it for a while. Actually, what happened is during the thing a few years ago, we owned a few food trucks and a restaurant, and I foresaw the future. No, I'm good at economics, and I saw that things were going to start slipping. So it was very sad because I felt like me and my family had done everything we could do to guard ourselves, got insurance, all that, but there was no insurance to what happened a few years ago, and all the stuff they were saying in politics just wasn't real. We kept our employees for a long time, and until they said they were going to start giving them extra pay or whatever, and then we let them go, and then they came back, but we lost a lot for a long time, and then we were keeping it afloat, and then we started flipping stuff out of the back of the restaurant because people were buying stuff on like Marketplace and whatnot, but they were not going to restaurants. So we started doing this, and I don't know. I like it. It's chill. My wife does the majority. I'm kind of on infrastructure and stuff at this point. So, yep. I'm just getting cleared out for getting some more in here. So, what's on anybody's mind? Nothing? Thanks for hanging in there, Bret. Appreciate it. I feel like I'm talking to myself. I'm not one of those people that like staring in the camera and looking. It's weird to me. Shoot, bro. I got on TikTok the other day, like to post the channel stuff over there. Whoa, that's a little much. And is anybody a real person on TikTok? That's my question. Like, does anybody know if there is like real people there? I don't know. I'd imagine there's just a lot of bots and stuff and a lot of fake channels, like way more than YouTube. YouTube is much more chill in that manner, but there is just a lot of scams and bots, and it's just constant, and everything short form. So it's very fast, and I'm way more laid back, so it's a little bit much for me. I don't know how people manage to do do Facebook and do Instagram and Snapchat and all, do all of them. It's way too much. I'm pretty laid back. I don't really do social media much other than this channel stuff and posting videos. I do not. I'm a pro TikTok. Yeah. I'm a pro TikTok. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I posted some of this stuff over onto TikTok, but it's just yeah, it's just too much. I'm old school. I like calling people on the phone, maybe a text here and there, but like I like to talk to people like one on one or face to face or call them on the phone, and it's just annoying to people nowadays. It's kind of what happened after the whole 2020 deal, you know. So it is, I guess, anymore. I'm hoping this channel might help build a little bit of community, just because I'm super eclectic and it kind of brings everybody together. I hope, like, that's my goal, because I think that's what the world needs at this point. Me and my wife, we do some outreach type stuff, and when we do something kind for people, they usually don't know how to take it, just because it's not something that is seen too much in the world anymore. But I think if just each of us would do just one small thing, um, change the world. I think everybody's in that bandwagon. I am not one or the other side political. I've kind of learned. I'm now 40 something that if anything's going to change, it's more the people that's going to change it, not politicians. So I have much more faith in my neighbor than I do in government. So, well, I don't know who else is on here, but you got anything you want to talk about or pray about? Anybody? No, nothing. One step at a time. Yeah, for sure. One step at a time. Just some people got to make steps. That's the deal, you know? Some people got to make steps. I think a lot of people just, they don't do anything. A lot of people are talkers nowadays. There's not many walkers, a lot of talkers. You see, I like to walk. That's just, I was just raised that. My grandparents were, farmer type. So I just work with your hands and get her done. Nobody's going to get it done for you. Gosh, I remember my grandfather still with the hand saw and the miter box, building shelves and stuff. So old school. Yeah. You mean old school? Okay. Well, I hope to do this again. I am going to probably figure out a time and put it on the bio on the page, and then there will be more. This is kind of incognito. It was taking a while for YouTube to say. It was cool to do live streaming, but they actually did. I was just really surprised. I thought it was going to take a lot longer to get subscribers. I kind of talk about whatever I want, so it's a lot harder for me to get subscribers, but I don't want to, I don't know. I don't want to dumb myself down just for whatever, but well, Bret, it is like Copenhagen. He liked Copenhagen. No, I don't chew or whatever anymore, but I did smoke good cigars for a very long time. I have just recently quit, but it was hard on my heart. All right. Good night, guys. Everybody watching, we'll see you later. I don't know how to shut this off. We're going to see. God bless. No, that's not it. What is going on? Yes, I am sure. All right. What are we doing, dude? All right.